Well, I've seen a video not long ago in which Concha Calleja, after having been talking about Kate Middleton, who had supposedly suffered, well, a sort of induced coma and a series of things that in the end she couldn't prove, which we could see over time she couldn't see, in the last few days she has been on Telecinco again. Yes, she hasn't talked about this issue and has let it go, even though she flexed her muscles the following week after Buckingham Palace denied the induced coma and criticized the sensationalism she was seeing in Spain. And the following week, instead of saying, "Oops, I made a mistake, maybe my information was incorrect," she didn't. She said she would come out, and in the end she didn't. But now we're talking about Concha Calleja reappearing again. I insist the video is from a month ago, a digital journalist, and let's see exactly what she would have said. She talks about the possible abdication of King Charles. My people, if you agree, let's begin. Kate Middleton has cancer. She announced it herself just a few days ago in a first-person video and, well, supposedly written by her. Here at Palacio Digital, we've been reporting on the Princess of Wales's health evolution, even contradicting official statements from Kensington or the BBC. And all this has been done by Concha Calleja. Hey, they are going to steal her purse. She left it behind. You're going to see it. They are not going to steal her purse. Hello, good to everyone. Well, a little. How has the evolution been if what will happen at this moment we know is that the statement was going to be given? There was speculation that it would be given between Monday and Wednesday of last week, and it finally was given on Friday. But it was on Wednesday when the BBC was recorded, which is the one that was said to give that statement. What they did was move to Vincent Palace, Windsor, and it was recorded there. There was some sort of written confidentiality agreement, and that's why absolutely nothing was said. So it was broadcasted on Friday for several reasons. The official reason, the one they said, is that Friday was the day they could also talk to their children and thus avoid and have the whole weekend. It makes sense. And then, on the other hand, it is true that when certain announcements are made public, they are often made on Fridays because there are fewer, although there has been all the world's repercussions because everyone was waiting to see everything related to the British royal family. There are fewer journalists working, there is less information, and in the end, by Monday, everything arrives a bit calmer. Not that something was said about Middleton, but it is usually given because there are fewer journalists on the weekend, there is less echo. So when Monday comes, the issue arrives much calmer. That's another reason why Friday is chosen. Well, we're live here on Periodista Digital. Let's review chronologically the last months and above all, let's get to the point. What's going to happen from now on? Well, let's get to the point. Let's see what's going to happen from now on between Kate Middleton and this information that Concha Calleja brings, which I tell you has been the talk of the town this week. And what I didn't like is that, well, she avoids that topic. She avoids the issue of what Middleton was supposed to have, which with time we were going to see, and in the end it was cancer. I mean, she hasn't commented on it. It seemed pretty ugly to me because, hey, it's okay if you make a mistake. It's not her fault if she had her information, and she's not to blame if this information turned out to be inaccurate. That's it. It was a close source. If it was a source from the environment, if it failed, if it happened to all of us once, it's okay. It's true that I wouldn't have risked it for this exclusive, because it was a worldwide exclusive. Well, saying something quite serious not induced, I wouldn't have risked it no matter how close it was in the environment, because in the end it turned out bad. There won't be anything happening from now on in the British Crown. But hey, let's go there. Because she talks about the possible abdication of King Charles Roman III. What really interests us, because that's the big question. Well, Marion, we're in a moment of exceptionality. It's very clear of great exceptionality where there's an uncertainty. And also we have the king who won't be. For now, we have the Princess of Wales who won't be for now, And we have the Prince of Wales, who will be very little, so there is a problem that arises or could arise in the short or long term, with repercussions that are also institutional, which obviously have political and economic repercussions, because we're talking about an institution that is the most. Yes, well, you've seen it with the Ukraine war. Well, all prices have gone up, this, that, here, we're a chain, and everything that affects an important institution, such as the English monarchy, affects even the economy, the gross domestic product, investments. That's clear, the richest monarchy in the world, so there we have the possibility. There's talk of a possible abdication of the king. This could be a possibility, but of course, much before that would come what is the Regency, for that the Regency law is there to be used in such moments. For now, the Regency law is not being applied. I remind you that it's a kind of substitution that would be made, and the Prince William would be the king for a while, but it would be a puppet king. A bit of anticipating during the time the king is on leave, and he would be the king meanwhile. Okay, but let's say it wouldn't be an abdication at first, although now she's going to say it, okay. Well, although indeed, yes. That is to say, the king is not attending most functions or events, although he's occasionally seen, but he's not physically present in many events, and it's Camilla who at this moment is the most visible head of the monarchy. She has taken over the spotlight in many of the monarch's activities, but not the Spanish monarchy, the English monarchy, and although they are separated, they are a team, so well. That's where we are now. That's the situation right now. So, according to what Concha Calleja says, this possible abdication that she mentions, it doesn't seem that far-fetched to me. In fact, the princess is one of those who thinks that, yes, well, it's going to happen, and there's talk of a possible abdication.